I'm blocking the person.
Yeah, do not try to block me, okay?
Block the dress.
Hey everyone, I'm here. You guys being in here is so weird. So weird. No, I bet. Like, what the hell are you guys doing in our house? I was like, you get out of my house. Get out. Oh, I'm blocking Cindy. Sorry, I'm just.
Cover the dress. Hey, what's with that?
Hey guys, John Richardson here with my good buddy Dana Goodyear, and I'm talking to Bobby!
My hometown boy, Oakville representing the Big Brother house. Hello.
How's it going? 829, baby. That's my area code. No 604 here. No, 905.
Yeah, the 905.
More specifically, 829. What's up, boys?
So how has it been your first night out?
It's been amazing. It's just crazy to see all the fans come at you. Even though I was out in 10th and I wasn't like one of the better players in the game, maybe I'd say we went farther. It's still amazing to see how much people really respect you and the positive feedback and all the people just coming up chanting my name and knowing me. It's going to be a huge transition phase, but I can't wait for it all. I can't wait to meet all the fans. I love them all. I'm a pretty easygoing guy, so come up to me and approach me. I won't care at all.
You can't wait to hit the rocks when you get home.
Oh my God, I'm counting down the hours right now until I get till I'm released here.
So production is saying you guys have been the most destructive cast.
Yep.
As far as microphones. Now, when you had your secret veto, did you find it on the floor? Did you break it off? And if so, where'd you break it off?
How did you create your
There's
secret
a story
veto?
behind it. Yeah. Okay, well, I didn't create it. Actually, I found it on the floor in the main bedroom. Had no idea I was going to do it. Got out of the HOH room, knew I had to find something to put in my pants. So I went to the main bedroom.
I can't say anything there.
Not on this camera. Not on this camera. So in the main bedroom, I find a bowl in my bedroom drawer. I'm like, that's not going to work. It looks going to look like I have a fat whatever. I don't know if I can swear.
Oh, you can say it. Oh, yeah.
So I couldn't use that. I look on the floor. I find a coat hanger, slip it in my waistband. It's kind of loose because I'm wearing Bruno's boxers, of course. And
shared underwear?
What's that? Everyone took Bruno's everything. That poor guy never had any clothes in the house. So I put it in my waistband. It starts falling off right before the veto ceremony. I don't know if that was caught on TV or not. So I grab it. It was going to fall out of my pants. So I run to the pantry, fix it, come back. Because could you imagine if it fell out as Kevin was giving his speech out of my pants? Everyone knew I had no veto. I would have been booked. It would have been hilarious. So that's the story behind that.
So when you played it and everyone's looking at it, they're like, oh, it's kind of an L.
Yeah, or a J. J is for joke, thanks, sis. That's what she said or something like that. Still beat her up for it, but
totally.
Yeah, no, that was the play right there. I had to show it. I had to throw it away. I had to tease the house. I had to be the enemy actually right there because I really needed
the dark side.
Yeah, I had to because I needed to show Sarah that the whole showmancers are going to come after me. I was pretty much just working on Sarah's vote. It's all I wanted to show. I was like, if I'm up next week, whoever's beside me will stay. Why would you keep Britt over me, Sarah? Like, I trust you with this huge secret, first of all. So you know I want to go deep with you in the game. She had ammunition against me at any point. So that was my whole pitch, was to just get Sarah's vote.
She might have told Sarah. Had you any idea that she had actually spilled the beans?
Who was that? Sarah told Britt or Willow told Sarah? Yeah. I didn't know that. I didn't really care at the time. I had planted those two secrets because I needed two more people to trust in the house. I really didn't have much besides Bruno and Godfrey. Yeah. So I told Willow, first of all, my virgin truth.
All these play words.
Which was
thanks, Bobby.
And so I had to see if that leaked out. It didn't leak out.
Clear it out for the thousands of fans.
I am not a virgin. I was not really that much gameplay in that, but it was super fun lying and pretending to be someone else. It really made the house more entertaining. Not a virgin. And then, yeah, that's how that pretty much turned out. And I want to plant I told Sarah about my fake veto to see if that leaked out, because I need to know if I could trust Will or Sarah moving forward. That's pretty much it.
So I'm trying to do these PG as I can here.
Try.
One of the fittest bodies on the show.
All right,
on behalf of
do you ever eat McDonald's?
I had McDonald's a couple days ago, actually. I eat whatever I want. I'm the kind of guy who just really doesn't
Well, then you come see me because that is where I work. Naya Gowan, Dundas.
Okay, right on. I'm coming. I just, if I eat something unhealthy, I'll just work out a little bit more.
So if I want to tighten this a little bit, what is the best thing that I could do?
Come to the Hot Yoga Studio, man. It's Hot Yoga.
Hot Yoga is the best.
Climbers Rock. They got climbing there and yoga. Between the two of those things, shout out Climbers Rock. Those have kept me in shape. Well done. It's amazing people. work there. Amazing people go there. It's just great vibes. I love that place.
So how
It's my
much have
home.
you lost?
Right now, well, slop was the worst for me. I
Was
was
it
on
the
slop
worst?
twice. Slop and being on the block, you're at least guaranteed losing 10 pounds that week. Just the stress.
I used to eat like oatmeal and the protein and everything, but slop was worse than
Oh
that.
my god, you gotta
Really?
try it. If you ask, you gotta try
I
it,
was
man.
looking for it earlier.
Oh my god,
On the floor.
it is absolutely awful. I did make a good recipe,
Yeah.
but it's still, you cannot put on weight no matter what with that slop. You can eat as much as you
Really?
want. You can't put on weight, especially if you're doing comps like spooling around. And
I need that recipe.
that. Work on it. I'll make you some Cinnabobs once this is all over. That was my thing. But no. It's just pretty much been working out as I just try to keep
What
it
shocked you? Like when you walked into this house, like for me, what shocked us when we walked in was how small it is.
It is small.
It seems smaller, I think, because maybe like the dark wallpaper and such like that. I don't know what it is about it, but it does seem a little small. I actually didn't realize there was no furniture at first. It was just, I was too overwhelmed with the whole situation and everything. Ash was like, there's no furniture, or whoever said that. I just like was trying to meet people and remember people's names and like get along with people. I just didn't even clue in. It's crazy how overwhelming the whole first day was and the experience. So I really didn't realize there was no furniture. It's crazy.
So
Amazing
when
day.
they announced that they were going to be evicting a jury member, were you like, oh my god, it's probably going to be me? Like,
Yes, at first I thought it could be me. I was one of the first jury members there. Really didn't have too close ties with people in the house. That was my whole game plan anyways. I just obviously not be seen working with too much different people. I thought that was a bad call. Anyways, once they started listing 2 names of each person, I thought, okay, yeah, Garby's obviously going to say me and Bruno. Then I was pretty sure at that point then I wasn't going to be eliminated. And they were going to eliminate, obviously, JP, Kevin, where they didn't know where their heads were at, because that's the fairest thing to do. So they did a good job.
So you voted for Godfrey.
I did.
And you heard their speeches.
Yep.
Did you sway a little bit?
I'm 100% honest when I say this. Right before even the votes, right before even started the speeches, I did not know who I was going to vote for. I was freaking out. They had played such crazy, amazing games. So different, though.
Yeah.
Godfrey was the organized calamity that he was trying to work. No one could really appreciate his strategy. He got very underappreciated. I think me and only Bruno saw that in the entire house.
Yeah.
How well he obviously used the fact that, like, you know how to manipulate people. Like, he could manipulate their feelings. He could tell someone that he hates them, have them hate him, and then get them to love him. And within 2 minutes, this guy is like, I'm no doubt he's studying psychology, because this guy is so smart. I wish everyone realized. I really
of
wish
all the secrets in the house, which one was like your most like mind blowing? Because I mean, we've had so many like.
Oh gosh, yep. Yeah, well, that was actually a really big one.
And like,
Oh, I would have to say
Neha being a
Neha, yeah, that's really great for her.
Right? In truffle.
I would actually honestly have to say Kevin being the poker player, I guess. That was really huge. I had no idea. I just thought he was kind of a goofy, fun character. It's really cool that he is a poker player. I love poker myself, so if we go to Niagara Falls, I can't wait to sit at a table with him and play some.
What's next for you after all this?
What sucks?
What's next?
Oh, what's next? Nothing sucks.
What
Life is
sucks
great.
about this?
We don't answer that question.
Oh, we'll do it. We'll totally.
What's next? I gotta see my family and friends. I gotta see my family and friends first.
Of course.
But I have to get back into rock climbing. I feel so weak right now. I need to get back into my hobby.
You
That
look
is my
great.
next
No,
thing.
you're doing
I gotta hop
good.
on a skateboard, man.
Yeah.
I just can't wait to get out in the sun, slackline, all my stuff. I miss all my hobbies so much, but more so family and friends.
Awesome. Thanks so much for stopping by and
Thank
talking
you
to us.
so
I really
much. That was
appreciate it.
super fun.
Oh, good. Hey guys, John Richardson here with my buddy Dana Gunyard, talking to Bruno from BB Can 3.
What's
How's
up?
it going?
Amazing, everything's good. It's
Oh my
good.
gosh, how is it like to be out of the house the first night, seeing your family, your kids, your wife?
Amazing. I can't wait. I can't wait to see my kids. I haven't seen my kids yet. I did get a hold of my wife. I got to talk to her a little bit.
Yeah.
It's great. I miss them so much. They're the reason why I was playing. And, unfortunately, I didn't get to bring home the money. But I got to see her today, and it was great.
Oh my God. Well, we sat in back of your family, and they are
your
hilarious.
family's amazing. I've been
Awesome.
talking with
David's
all
best
of them like all season, and yeah, we become like BFFs.
Awesome.
And I love your family. I was in the audience the week you were evicted, and it was like I was crying. I'm like, it was so hard to watch you walk out, and then with Emily coming up, and like, what went through your mind when you saw her? Because like you just immediately like shut down and was like,
Oh, yeah.
gone.
You know what? It was great, and it was a perfect time to see her because I was already so. You come out of the house and you're on a kind of like a low. Actually, Cindy, when she came back into the house, she told me that there was Team Bruno shirts and all that. I kind of didn't believe it. I thought she was kind of
Yeah,
telling
no.
everybody that. So when she told me there were white shirts, this and that, So when I came out and it caught the corner of my eye, I looked, and sure enough, it was my wife, my mom, and my sister, and a good friend of mine, and a cousin of mine. So as soon as I saw him, everything just kind of, brought me up. I was so happy. It was the high of all highs. But then, of course, I had to go talk to Arissa. So after I got my question, I said, can I go see them? I need to see them. And she said, go for it. And I just grabbed her, and it was the best feeling ever.
It was amazing to watch that.
All right, one of the biggest things that happened in the game with you was the fight with Sarah.
Absolutely.
Anything you would do different with that?
You know what? I was keeping a little calmer. Yeah, absolutely. And it was nothing against her, her personally. It was just more like, the way she was speaking and everything. It was just emotions are high. You're missing your families. A big move was just made. Tensions were just very, very high. But you know what? She's a great girl. I have nothing against her at all. She played a fantastic game. Yes. One of the best games, absolutely, hands down. And I'm sure we're going to have a lot of drinks after this, and everything's behind us, absolutely.
Absolutely. And you know what? It was so crazy at the finale. We didn't get to hear all of the votes. Who did you vote for?
I voted for Godfrey.
You did vote for Godfrey.
I did.
Did the final speeches maybe sway you a little bit towards Sarah? A little tiny little.
Well, here's the thing. I worked with Godfrey throughout the entire season, and
you knew what kind of game he was playing.
Yeah, and I knew what he was doing. The guy is phenomenal. Such a great player. Flawless game. I'm going to say the problem is his game was probably so good that it worked against him because people didn't actually see what he was doing.
So perfect.
It was so good. He's such a great player, and I think it actually worked against him. He's the only person to call out an entire alliance and actually have, and still be in the final two and have that entire alliance he called out sitting beside me in the jury. He did a great job. My hat's off to him. Not to take anything away from Sarah. She did great. Me personally, I like Godfrey's game. I thought it was amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what twist was like? I mean, this has been a crazy season. Like,
absolutely. As
a Big Brother fan, nothing's ever happened like this. What was your favorite one? Like, if it could happen again and again, which one did you love the most?
That's a great question. What twist did I like? You know what? That's a very good question. I like when someone kind of comes back in a way, but at the same time, I feel like one life is enough. Sorry about that.
That's okay. I don't want to hurt your thumb.
No, I don't know. You know what? That's a very tough question. I don't think I have a good answer for that one, to be honest.
All right, so you get to the jury house. You got all this information. You are ready to drop a bomb. We saw you drop a bomb. And poor Willow.
I know.
You devastated Willow all over again.
Devastated Willow. What was it like after that, as far as just things starting to settle? Do you regret it, kind of making Willow cry a little bit?
You know what? You never want to hurt anybody's feelings. You never want to do that. But you know what? I felt like she needed to know. She needed to know the right answer. She thought I voted her out. Yeah. And you know what? I just felt like she needed to know. She's a great girl. Everything's fine. And she's fine now. Everything's great. And I just, after that moment, we just went in the room. We talked it out. And everything. Oh, yeah. She's great. We're very, very, very good friends.
So after being eliminated, who was the most shocking person that came after you, that you were shocked, that was eliminated sooner than you thought?
I honestly, I'm gonna have to say Brittany. I thought she was playing a game to get at least the final two. Oh, sorry. I thought she was playing a game to get the final two. That to me was the most shocking. I didn't expect to see her at all.
It devastated us. Absolutely devastated.
She's a great girl.
What's next for you?
Who knows? Right now, I just want to get home, see my family, my kids. I love them to death. I can't wait to see them and just hold them. I'm definitely going to be spending a lot of time with them before anything.
We're so happy again. You have a great family. Thank you so much for stopping.
I appreciate everything.
We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
All right, thanks.
Thank you so much.
And let's get a picture real. Hey guys, John Richardson here with my buddy Dana Goodyear, talking to Kevin Webby from Big Brother 3.
He's going to attack you.
It's good. It's good. Stuff's is crazy today.
Have you had some time to decompress a little bit?
A little bit. No, I think I got an hour of sleep last night. But I mean, we're still. This show just ended. We're still coming out of it. Sarah's the champ. Sarah is the champion. I'm so proud of her. I mean, congratulations to her.
So proud of her. So when you heard the final speeches, when you heard Godfrey's, did you start to sway a little bit?
You guys have no idea how hard that vote was for me. Multiple times I flipped back and forth. I went in kind of thinking Sarah Godfrey talk. I'm like, I got to vote for this guy. His game's amazing. I went back 4 or 5 times, literally. And as I'm choosing that year, like I just like, Sarah was just slightly above him. It was a tough vote for me.
Very, very
Did
tough.
Ian have any, did he help you guys kind of focus your thoughts as to how you were going to vote?
I mean, Ian's jury deliberation was so helpful because we're new at this. He's someone who won the game, right? So he comes in with this useful information and really kind of got the conversations going the right way. Oh, meeting Ian Tarrant was unbelievable. Yeah, that jury deliberation is actually a huge part in how our votes go. So it was massive.
How hard was it to not reveal like that you're a poker player? Like everybody's kind of had secrets this
Yeah.
season. Like everyone's.
You were my pick.
Oh my God!
The poker player, yeah.
I'm sorry I let you down. It was. I mean, that's a big part of me. That's my
Well,
career.
you can make it up if you have.
You guys are-
Keely,
you
where's
guys are too
Keely?
much. Oh my God, you guys are so much. It was pretty hard. That's a big part of my life,
Especially
right?
when they're talking about poking, like you're an
Exactly.
idiot.
Exactly. And I just have to be like, oh yeah, tell me more. But yeah, so I mean, lies. I told so many lies in that house.
Absolutely. So E.T. went into the jury house. They interviewed you a little bit. We're in the U.S., so we're kind of, getting all of this out there for the U.S. fans as well. He kind of made a little announcement.
Oh,
Something official.
Yeah. I asked that beautiful girl, Keely, to be my girlfriend. Oh my God. So yeah, we're kind of pretty official as a
And the
girlfriend.
Kevlar fans rejoice.
Yes.
Now, do you like Kevlar or Keely? What's your
This
favorite?
is I like Kevlar. Keely likes Keely. I mean, I like Kevlar.
I like
do.
Kevlar.
Kevlar's
Strong.
that's
Sick.
a hot showman.
Sick, yeah.
And as I told her, I'm like, if John and Netta can make it work, then you guys can make it work.
There's potential. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely going to put forth an effort to make it work. She's so great.
You
Oh my
can.
God.
Look at her. Like,
You can, you can play poker anywhere, right?
Exactly. I'm young. I can pick up and move anywhere.
Right?
was the showman's part of your plan? Because I know you're so strategic. You're a poker player, and you plan out every move. Like, did this even like kind of throw your game off a little bit because now you have an emotional attachment to somebody in the house? Like,
great question. For a lot of people, I think a showman's would have messed with their games. For me, no. I was very easily I can easily separate emotion from logic. That's what I do to make my living as a poker player, right? So I know there's a lot of emotions for her, but anytime a game decision had to be made, it's like, yeah, pull them apart, do what I have to do.
would you have cut her if you had to?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And don't let her hear you say that. But I mean, I said in the DRs all the time, if Peely ever becomes a detriment to my game, I'll make the cut no matter how much
Make up
I'm
for it
crazy.
later.
Do you
Get
know
her some roses.
Spanish?
No,
Are you going to get Rosetta Stone and start
I
learning the language
absolutely,
of love?
like, immediately.
Yeah.
Because you have a little bit of explaining to do to her family, because there's some hot scenes of you guys out there on the
I
live
know.
feed. So, has her dad killed you yet?
I'm a little bit worried to meet. I kind of said hi to the family yesterday for but I'm sorry to Peely's father for any R-rated scenes that happen. We actually
There are a
behaved.
few out there, let me tell you.
Oh my God, what is out there, you guys? Don't tease me like this.
Yeah. Your last week there, you don't want to know, in the HOH room.
You guys are killing me. I'm starting to sweat now.
Oh, good.
So what in this house, I'm asking everybody, what would you take out of here?
If I could take a
you have a
piece?
favorite chair, you got a favorite piece of art.
Godfrey's taking the appliances. When you
Yes.
take the appliances.
Ashley's taking the pickles.
You guys are hilarious. I would love the front door. Just walking in that front door in that first moment was like one of the greatest single moments of my life was stepping foot in that. So give me the door and so every time I can go home, I can just open that door again and walk into the.
I just want my bedroom to be the vault because it's called that anyway.
Give us your thoughts on the triple eviction. Like, you kind of went out in like the worst possible fashion, and then you had Willow follow you. Like, did that help Willow having like you with her all the time? Like, because I think if she left alone, it would have been.
Willow was crushed. Willow was.
Yes.
I mean, I was destroyed. I'd lost.
But you came out of that stage, you're like,
I was able to hold it together much better than Willow was, but I mean, I was crushed. But being there really helped Willow, I think, because like if she was there by herself, it would have been just. It would have been like catastrophic.
no one to talk to.
If all that emotion just collapsed on Willow's mind the whole time.
You could see it in the car too.
She was.
You know, you were
she was
toast the minute they said it's a triple eviction. You're like, oh, I'm done.
Yes, and no, I knew I was in trouble. There was, based on that HOH, but as soon as B won and it was announced that was a triple eviction, I'm like, comes down to that veto, baby. You know what I mean? It's just, if I had a couple hours or a day or two to work a conversation, I had angles to play, but I had minutes, I had seconds. I don't have that ability in Big Brother to make that happen in a matter of minutes. I need time. I need to just let the seeds grow and
And then you also had a pretty tricky HOH yourself with that instant eviction. And I mean, you already made up your mind, Neha, and then Neha worked her magic. And it's like, you were like.
Absolutely. That I was just talking to her today. That was my biggest regret of the season. If that was a normal week, Neha wouldn't have gone home. It was an instant eviction. We had that conversation. We connected hours after I already made my nominations. It was just so heartbreaking to realize she could be very useful to me, but she was already nominated and likely going home. So that was my biggest regret of the season. Neha, I'm so sorry that happened.
So when's your next poker tournament?
Oh my god, I haven't even thought about that. I don't even know if I remember how to play anymore. Like,
Oh, I have a fan question that wants to know. It's kind of for you and JP because you were the Fortress.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to do like some kind of podcast for Big Brother 17, or maybe if Big Brother 4 gets picked up?
Great question. I haven't even thought of that. I'm just trying to like devour today and how crazy this is. But I want to be involved. I love the fans.
Absolutely.
Like, seeing you guys now, like,
we'll host it at yourrealityrecaps.com.
keep it up with us.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
So let us know.
I'd be down for
We'll set you up.
anything. Any opportunity for podcasts or anything, I'm in.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for stopping by and visiting with us. We
guys.
appreciate it. Oh.
You guys with us?
Yes, everyone. He feels as good as he looks.
Yes, he does.
All right.
I should. Let me get. You guys are amazing.
Awesome.
Love
Thank
it.
you so much.
Thank you guys so much. You
Yeah.
guys are amazing. That was so much fun.
Hey guys, John Richardson here with my buddy Dana Goodyear. We are here talking to Peely.
Oh my gosh! So excited. That's all he knows, so don't go any further.
Oh my gosh! So the finale was last night.
Oh, crazy.
Who did you vote for?
Take a wild guess.
Sarah.
Yeah,
You got it.
Girls
Yeah.
sticking with girls. I like it.
Now, when you voted, did any of the speeches, like, did you go in there knowing I'm going to vote for Sarah if it's Sarah and Godfrey, or did their speeches totally change your mind?
I absolutely had no idea who I was going to vote for. Of course, we didn't know. Well, I didn't. Yeah, we didn't know who was going to be final two. Up until Ashley walked out, I was like, oh my god. Of course, I was rooting for her since she was my girl since day one. As soon as we found out Godfrey and Sarah were final two, I was like, oh my gosh, this changes everything. Like, so speeches were great. Yes, I was like really focusing on what they had to say and like I answered questions, like the way they were answering, like the points that they made or whatever. But yeah, I had an idea I was going to go for Sarah because I loved her game. It was wicked. I had got to work more with her than I got to work with Godfrey. I heard Godfrey had a wicked game, but I didn't get to see that, unfortunately.
It's kind of camouflage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I never really talked to him as much until like not to, like almost the last little bit of the game.
Yeah.
So a lot. Welcome to.
Do you think your involvement in the Diaper Alliance kind of shielded you from making relationships with other people in the house?
Yes and no. Being part of the Diaper Alliance was really smart, I thought, because there were really strong people in it. So people were going, they were a shield for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
They would take the blood off me. But yes, at the same time, I would I wouldn't talk as much with other people or try to make other alliances because I was so into that diaper. I was so loyal to those 4 people.
Yeah.
So yes and no.
Okay, so I want to know, because you're the first Latina
Oh
on the show, how has the Latino fan base been towards you?
I mean, great.
Yeah?
Everyone is super supportive. It's great. You don't see anything from the outside where you're in the house for 63 days. It's crazy to get out there and like see people actually rooting for you and like they love and like
Yeah.
it's amazing. Thank you so much, everyone.
How does it feel to be a role model for all those little
my
kids that are
goodness.
watching you on TV going, Peely did it, now I can do it too?
Right now to them in Spanish, what would you say?
Los quiero a todos muchísimo. Gracias por el support, por soportarme. Es una experiencia increíble. Love y'all.
Besitos.
Now let's get down to the dirty here. You were in jury with Kevin. What's going to happen now that you guys are out and about?
When we saw it on ET, there was a little announcement, right?
Yeah, we're of course still together. He's a great guy. I love him to death. He's my best friend.
We all love him, sweetheart.
Watch it.
You got some competition with that one. You better watch
Oh
it.
my god.
You might want to stand in that corner when he
There
wins.
may be a competition today in the backyard, okay?
No, he's great, and we're obviously gonna continue things. We're gonna see how life treats us. We're opposite sides of Canada, so that'll be a challenge, but it'll be worth it, I'm sure. And yeah, we're
If
great.
John and Netta can do it, you guys can do it.
Awesome, Peely. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, congratulations.
Hey guys. That was good.
Willie.
You sit on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Perfect. You could do that too. Hey guys, John Richardson here with my good friend Dana Goodyear. We are talking to Willow. of the Big Brother Canada 3. How have you decompressed a little bit yet?
A little bit, because I've been in jury for about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So a little bit, but just coming out to the real world and talking to all these people and like just starting to see like the impact we had on the world, it's so overwhelming. It's nuts. I never thought it'd be like this. Like I can't explain it, but like you're like, people are like, Willow, and I'm like, you know my name? Like, what?
You had me worried when you left that Big Brother house. I was like, Willow's gonna need Willow needs some help right now. Like I was so like, you were so upset. Like I loved your passion for the game. I loved like your attitude, and like when you left, I was just like, oh my god, like this is devastating. You could like it was awful.
How was your transition from the house to the jury house? Could you relax a little bit?
Well, what happened, unfortunately, and I was the only one to actually go through this, is I had someone I was working with put me up, and then I had people tell me that I was safe, and then I wasn't. I didn't even know how the vote went down.
Yeah.
I didn't have any answers.
Yeah.
And I said when I got to jury, I said, I'm not going to have any closure because I was like, Sarah's going to win that game.
Yeah.
And then Bruno came. So like I started to get okay with it, and I was like, all right, it's just a game. Like B saw me getting close to Sarah, whatever. And we're all laughing because there's 5 of us in there. We're laughing. We're like, you were in the diaper lines. It was funny. And like, I started to relax. Bruno comes in and goes, and tells me, and I'm telling you.
You broke down.
Oh, it was the worst. The worst. Like, that was probably even worse getting voted to the host.
Did he ever explain to you what happened, like why she did it?
No, because like, again, and he didn't really know it either. Like I said, like, you can't believe anybody unless you hear it from their mouth. Do you know what I mean?
You're going to hear it from Sarah's mouth.
So did Sarah tell you already?
We had like a little quick, like, she's like, Willow, don't be mad, I was mistaken. I was like, it's okay, I love you, because like, I don't want to talk to
she thought they were. She thought you were going to vote for Peely.
Yeah. A little bit, and he explained everything perfectly, and I was like,
she wanted to save a girl, and she thought Peely would have been like so.
Great move for Godfrey.
It was crazy,
crazy. Unfortunate for me, but like I said, if I wasn't put up there, I thought I was going all the way. I thought because
I have some good news for you. Yeah? Like every time we do an exit interview, we do like a little video and we put it up on YouTube. Your YouTube video has the most hits of any of our YouTube videos.
What YouTube video? Like when
I interview you, we make it. Yeah, we put the audio into video. It's got of all the house guests this season, your video has the most hits than any house guest.
And you can check it out at www.yourrealityrecap.com/bbcan.
Check it out right now. Do it.
The fans love you.
Oh, it makes me feel
you're
so
a fan's
good.
Like player.
Thank you. That makes me feel. That's what I want to do.
Speaking of loving you, one of the highlights of
that
the season. I had to go back there and take a picture of the freezer. Right? Were you sitting on the freezer?
I don't even. Okay, I will. Like, I was a little tipsy when this happened.
Me too. It happened.
I just remember Sarah being like, "You could kiss me better than that," and I was like, "Yeah, I could." And then I saw that video. Like, I don't think I've ever kissed anybody so passionate. Like, wow.
No, yeah.
That was the first time I saw it, and I was like so embarrassed, but I was like, "Oh, that's funny."
You almost broke the internet.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you guys liked it.
We loved
Sarah loved it. Whether she's telling you not, she loved it.
Okay.
She loved it.
She said she loves it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, what's next for you?
I have no idea. I'm from Nova Scotia, but I live in Calgary. But I'm going to go first to the East Coast and then try to figure out like what's going on. I left my job to come here, but now it's like a fresh, clean slate. Like I just don't even know what it's going to be like to use money or like to
your phone.
I have no idea.
TV. Well, I guess you've had TV, so that's not so bad. But.
A little, but like not TV. Like it's just DVDs. Like so, just to get like caught up with everything. Big Brother US is starting, so I'm excited for that. I think it's going to take a while to watch this season.
It's going to take you a while?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I don't know, though. I'm like...
Now, Ashley's going to watch it kind of in reverse. Do you think that's a good strategy?
Oh, I couldn't do that, I don't think. No, I'm going to start from first, from that. I don't know if I'll watch my eviction, though. I might skip that episode.
A lot of people do. A lot of people do.
Yeah, I think it's going to be too hard. But I don't know, because maybe we can finally see what was going on, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
All right, who knows? I'll probably watch it tomorrow. Like, I don't know.
When you went in there to vote, did you know that you were going to vote for Sarah? Like, was it just a done deal when she hit the final two that no matter whatever anyone said, it didn't matter? Or
I was always rooting for Sarah. This girl is a genius. I played with her. I watched her. Like, she's one of the best players. I love this game, and I will tell you, I wanted to work with her because I was like, that girl knows how to play, and she's a genius. So good at this game. But when I got to jury, I was like, have an open mind because I hate when I see a bitter jury or I hate. So I was like, you know what I mean? Or it's just like, you know, I like them. So that's not how I voted for Sarah because yes, I love her, but also because she is one of the best players. Now, when Godfrey was there.
And when Godfrey spoke.
When Godfrey spoke and we started talking and they were, you know, a little bit of this, I was like, I knew he played an amazing game, but I wanted him to explain a little more. Just a little more. And he didn't give me enough. And I was just like, you know, at the end of the day, I got to see all of Sarah's game and we had that relationship. And because Sarah built that relationship with me and worked with me, she gets my vote. Now, if I got to work with Godfrey and got to see everything, I think he played an amazing. Now, when I sat down and talked with him about this, you're a genius. But Sarah, I am so happy she's the winner. She deserved it. Represents our season. And I hope you guys love that too. Like, I hope you guys agree with this.
You played both sides of the house. So, like, you to me were kind of like a female Andy, but just a lot more out there about it.
That's what I had to do.
Was that what you were trying to do? Was that
my strategy going into this house, and all of the host guests did not believe this. I wanted to be a Jillian. I wanted to be a Janelle. I wanted to go out and be stoked. I wanted to win every comp. I wanted to get blood on my hands, make big moves, get Canada excited. Do you know what I mean? And just have one strong alliance. Didn't work out. Those comps were really hard. I was trying. I never threw.
They shocked you. My God.
So bad. And I did like that wasn't dramatic. It hurt so bad. I think I got a concussion from hitting that the ball, and then I beat up the thing. I guess like
Trevor Boris had a bad day when he was deciding these comps.
Yes, I know. And then damn, it was so cold. But I did try in all the comps. But also my butt was never on the line. So I think once you're like on the end, like I would have kicked it into gear. But then when I realized what I was doing, I was like, I'm in a good position. No one's even thinking of putting me up. I'm going to keep in the middle and taking all this information. And then I was just giving it all to Sarah. And I was like, we can do this. We can just keep going to the end. That was the plan.
What would happen if it had been you, Brittany, and Sarah at the final three?
Oh my gosh. My goal was just going to be win every comp. Just win it for yourself. And that's what I said. Just get to final three. And if you lose, you lose. That's in your hands, right?
Yes.
And I would have took Sarah 100%. And I'd be okay losing to her. Like, I was the person that was like, I don't mind taking someone that I might lose to. I was just going to be loyal. I wanted to be loyal. It's hard to be loyal in there, though, right? And to get people to trust you, it's so hard.
Now, had Ashley been in that final two, where would your vote have gone?
Still Sarah.
No, like Ashley and Godfrey.
Oh, Ashley and Godfrey. Still Godfrey. We just did that in one of our things. Yeah, actually, the whole jury said, Godfrey would have won if he brought Ashley. Yeah.
Wow. Oh my That's
God.
Crazy.
So when you watch the season and you change your vote, will you let us know?
Oh yeah, I definitely will. Absolutely.
Once you know Godfrey's game.
When I see one and everything, I definitely will let you know and be like, no, it shouldn't. But like I said, like you guys, Sarah played an amazing game. She was so good. It says for somebody who was like, I was like, bite your tongue, but like she was true to herself and she was good. Yeah, and she was, and that was her benefit. You know what I mean? And she got me over too because at first I was like, and she was like, you know, women reunite, and I was like, you're right. And no, it was great. It was an awesome game though. I'm so happy I got to play.
Willow, thank you so much for stopping by. We love you. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, that was so
Hey guys, John Richardson here with my buddy Dana Goodyear talking to Captain Canada. How's it going?
Good. I'm very, very excited to be here. It's over.
It's over.
It's
Did it
absolutely.
fly by?
Oh, it flew by, and then it also dragged along.
Like in the jury house a little bit.
Yeah, like you don't want to be there. But yeah, no, it's crazy.
It is crazy, and it was a crazy season with all the twists.
It was nuts. Like I cannot, and I'm so excited to see it. I lived it, but now I get to see it, which is cool.
So Ashley says she's going to watch it in reverse. Is that your strategy as well?
No, she said
no. She
She
wants to start off on the low and get
and doesn't want to watch her eviction, but just from the backwards.
Interesting. No, I think I'm gonna start to finish probably doing like 3 nights. I'm just gonna hammer it out.
Just have an all-nighter.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, how's it been since being out of the jury house, out of the house, having no cameras on you, being able to change?
It's overwhelming. Everything is overwhelming. I'm still trying to adjust.
Yeah.
Jury house was like kind of helped you decompress a bit, but now it's going to be just kind of rolling with it.
Did you forget how to use like your iPhone? And
I still don't even have a phone yet.
You still don't even have a phone yet.
I'm starting to understand and be told all the news that I missed, and I am
like 1992 for you.
It is
your own phone.
It is like back in time. Absolutely.
So what have you learned from that happened while you were in there that you've already learned that surprised you the most? Like, is there any kind of news that you were like, holy crap, I didn't realize?
Well, I knew I was a target early on in the house, and I survived a couple weeks, but a lot of people are telling me like, yeah, like we're trying to get you out. Like we had to get you out early, and we were trying to get you out, and it's funny to just you hear little things, alliances and stuff.
They always said Zach next week, and it always happened like Zach next week. I'm like, you're like the 6 foot ginormous man. How are you next week? You're this week, but you hold on, like.
Yeah, I was just dangling on, clawing to hang in that house, but just little things that is funny about the game, but nothing crazy, nothing too nuts.
What went through your mind when Ashley walked out?
It was a dagger, you know, because I worked so hard with her and we studied those days.
She was good. Wait till you see her knock out those competitions.
I know.
So proud.
And I was so
the fact that she doesn't know she's in Ontario will be completely erased.
Yeah. And I knew that she needed to comp out to get to the end, and she did, and she got so close. And it really broke my heart to see her come out.
Her and Sarah were so good at those like day competitions. The only thing was Sarah would panic when she didn't know the answer, where Ashley could keep wits about her and finish one in 4 minutes. That took Sarah 20. Her 4 minutes. It was
crazy. Very, very proud of her. And it sucks that she was, didn't get to the final 2. So
in real life, how tall are you? Because Dana and I are on a step.
6'4".
6'4". I'm 5'9", and I'm on a step.
Come over here, Eric, because he's like one of the tallest people we know. Come here.
So you've had the first night out, had a chance to talk to Ashley.
Yeah.
What's happening? Any still connection there?
Absolutely, there's a connection there. Our connection was very real life, and it's going to continue on in the real world because she's somebody I do care about. One of the most genuine, and nice people.
And not bad to look at.
Not bad to look at, and she's got a little bit of, she's a little bit feisty too, which is good.
It's good.
Have you met her parents yet? Have you explained yourself?
I haven't got a chance.
There's some footage of you that you need to probably explain.
But I will sit down at a distance with her and her dad and have a very...
With the bulletproof vest.
Yeah. The bulletproof vest.
Now,
there's plexiglass.
John, you have opened John's eyes to Regina, Saskatchewan, and he wants to visit, so where should he go?
Where is Regina?
It's in this, it's southern Saskatchewan. 250,000 beautiful people. And it rhymes with...
Or rural? Is it urban?
It's your perfect mix of country and city. You get the vibe.
Most Reginas are.
Exactly.
But I'm pumped.
Everybody loves Regina.
I want to go to Penisopolis. Where's that at in Canada?
Oh, Lord. This took a turn.
Awesome. What's next?
Getting back to Regina, of course. 70 days without Regina. You got to get back to Regina. What?
Oh my God, I can't. He's from Seattle. This is so mine.
A little bit.
Get back to the prairies.
Is there anything from this house you would like to bring back? Like Ashley wants the pickles that are still in the fridge, and Godfrey wants the appliances. What did Bobby want again?
I don't know if there's anything I want.
Is there anything like that you thought was cool? Like I wouldn't mind like the lights there, like the pillar lights with the sparkly things.
You know what? I would just take a gear. I would like a gear off the wall.
Well, go rip one off right here.
I will never look at a gear the same ever in my life. I've seen so many gears in these last 70 days.
Well, I hope there's a parade in Regina for you. We'll look forward to finding it on the Regina Parade. Thank you for stopping by and talking to us.
Guys.
We really appreciate it.